All the electrical contracts covered over and insulated. So now, worst case scenario, the whole earthquake happens, knocks it over. Your solvent doesn't go kaboom and blow up your outside shed where there's not even electrical lights or whatever that somebody can flick on and make a spark. Right? Play it safe. You gotta have ventilation so you're not poisoning yourself. Too much hack. Okay, so now this is all going to be dripping into there. And then you want to pour this in an evaporator. Okay, now, a word about a lot of the stuff you're extracting. It's quite vulnerable to UV A, B, we'll just say light and heat. It breaks down, and oxygen. Those are the enemies. It generally breaks down a lot of these aromatics that we're after really fast when you pull it out of the plant. As soon as you crush the plant, obviously oxidation. So now it's all changing. I'm not even going to give you chemical breakdowns, right? Because you got to learn this stuff if you're going to do this. You can't just fuck good enough and then go and poison yourself or your animal or no, you're right. Okay, so a little warmth will evaporate this quicker. If you use a lot, you're oxidizing and breaking everything down. If you leave it in direct sunlight, which warms it up real nice, you're breaking everything down real fucking quick. And when it's made, this should go in the freezer. And then, without you knowing specifically the nitty-gritty chemistry, assume that heat, light, oxygen are the enemies. So, you know, wrap it up, put it in the freezer, and then maybe you can extend the shelf life from, 15 days or 30 days or 6 months to tenfold, right? So that's pretty simple apparatus. You could get fancy on this. If you had an explosion-proof vacuum pump and you put a vacuum on here, even at cold temperatures, you would not only evaporate your volatile solvents. This works for water too, by the way. But you would also save it. You'd be able to condense it just like in a still, a low temperature still, and reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. And then you're not introducing new solvents all the time and unknown impurities from, say, solder on that shipping container or some minimum wage buffoon that was being chop faster boy at the factory, fucked up and spilled something in that you didn't know about and wasn't supposed to be in there. But guess what? Now you've poisoned your batch. You've changed it, you've poisoned it, you've introduced variables. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. And whatever your preparation is, I'm just going to wash that line. That'll boil down into like a tablespoonful or evaporate. You can use all kinds of solvents depending on what you're doing. Known pure alcohols, not methyl, not isopropanol, ethyl. With no denaturing or no unknowns or no uncertainties. Some preparations I've heard of people use pure, clean, known. I always gotta know what you're putting in. Don't fucking just trust labels or assumptions or what somebody told you. What was in the last batch, well, now it's new improved fucking formula, and they wanted to use up their old labels, so they didn't change these numbers. So even though you checked your MSDS, well, guess what? Things were all different than what they were supposed to be, and perhaps you just fucked up any documentable results of your herbal treatments. Perhaps you've just introduced a whole lot more problems, and perhaps you've even caused your non-human subject, to be poisoned and die, which is a crime too. Not just a life crime, I mean a legal crime. Yeah, I know, we're just making foodstuffs, but trust me, under this, the various versions of Codex Luminataris, which all the global Zionists have brought into the federal government levels, and some of them into the provincial or state or prefecture or wherever the hell you're in. Trust me, they got all kinds of ways of basically anything that's good that they can't take off the market or denature with some kind of toxic accumulative poison and monopolize everything. They'll use everything to take anything good off the market. They want us under their control, under their soft kill. I think you've all heard me ramble on the most likely scenarios why. They're all fucking nuts. A lot of them are fucking controlled by all kinds of subjugation. Lifelong, some of them. Generational, some of them. Most... like Al Jones so elegantly spewed it out in common humanese several times recently. Look, you're all under extreme chemical, psychological, and electromagnetic warfare and contamination. Even the Rockefellers. Look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get out of here. The fumes are gonna end me getting into a rage share, which some of you find extremely disturbing. At least the non-Irish ones. Or those that aren't have some sort of Tourette syndrome. The main plan here, you've all had your souls stolen with the government's help. Souls, DNA patent rights. Think genetically modified food and what Monsanto did. Okay, that was a mere, what some real fucking rotten sick cocksuckers that may or may not have, but certainly it got you all convinced, created you. They ain't your fucking gods. They don't love you. You're just a fucking experiment. There's others that seeked what's down there, the core, to make into a fucking ship. Believe it or not, this is how our galaxy doesn't work. All you people at the top, if you couldn't be coerced, and even if you were, you were sucked in and conditioned and shown all kinds of phony fucking garbage to where you believed whatever. That key thing, subjugated, under somebody's control to where your fucking minds are going. Your consciences are filled with the original fucking lie process. That's it. Okay, great. So now the trick is, stolen all your material. Okay, well, we gotta, to have total rights, we gotta destroy any first right of refusal claims. That's your fucking DNA. You fucking grew it. You sprouted it from wherever that first meiosis, whether it was in a petri dish or your mom's cunt with your dad's sperm. Get rid of you, but before that, well, no sense just wiping you out. Why not stress test and do some destructive testing on the product, and then we can say, look, if you do this and this and that, which version of the Stephen Harper DNA would you like to buy? Here you go. Here it is. Here's the rights. Here's our guarantee of what it'll do under this or that condition. Get it? Okay, just think of the country, the soft kill that's been the covet greed base of this whole genetically modified food nonsense. The plans and the objectives within the objectives. Think the bottom line, the corporate allure. Now go fractionally. That's exactly what's fucking happened. That's the fucking scam you guys have all been fucking mimicking. You thought you were fucking geniuses and that's why you're billionaires. No, you're fucking fools. You couldn't fucking spot it from the first day. Will you attest to my sanity and the fact that I'm so rarely, unfortunately, wrong, Cindy? From your dog's perspective. got sand in your eyes, sweetie. How about you guys? Will you do the same? Even Mo, who had to witness me putting down her own husband when she was still just a child bride, believes and trusts me, don't you, Mo? And I don't like that. Don't fucking believe me. Don't fucking trust me. Hear my fucking words. Come back and prove me what a fucking lying fucking piece of shit I am with real fucking hard data that says, wrong! Here's the facts! Here's why your fucking statements, your layman summaries are totally invalid. You don't know fuck all, Dr. Atomics. Go fucking sit in the corner on your own fucking head. And don't stop until you hit the shoulders, okay? I would just fucking love somebody to do that. For real. Just fucking prove me fucking totally wrong. All my fucking hard-earned fucking sought knowledge that I wasted my entire fucking existence trying to dig up to fulfill my genetic mandate. Just go ahead, fucking show me fucking totally wrong. Please. Please do that. Shut me the fuck up. I don't care, the littlest or the mightiest. Do it. Do it fucking now. Okay? I don't want anybody to fucking believe me. I don't want anybody to fucking listen to me. I want somebody to prove my fucking words are full of fucking shit. I'll just go up into the fucking hills. Never ever to fucking bring my fucking bullshit, my fucking leading questions upon any of you fucking Homo sapiens again. Okay? And that's where I'll die, and then I'll go down to the earth with the singularity that is within. Because that's unavoidable. I can't be extracted from the planet anymore. Some of you fuckers know what you fucking done. Okay? Your fucking fancy electromagnetic equipment. Yeah, I destroyed my fucking equipment. I'm still here, so what fucking gives, huh? So let's just try and end this on a nice, pleasant note. Yes, the fumes are definitely affecting me. Combined with my rage of reality, well, let's just finish up here. Now, when I came here in Regina, while I was waiting for the head gasket to get changed in my bus, I had a dog walk accident. I couldn't do it myself in the cold, especially under the stress and whatnot. So, anyhow, I had this painted with this is the fall of 2006. I had this painted, and some of you may remember, you may have seen it as I left from Regina to Oliver via the Southern Highway, the number 3. This was a memorial tribute to Remembrance Day. That's November the 11th in Canada. Memorial Day, as some of you nations call it. It basically had a poppy, a mushroom, and my first peace plan, which was basically help everyone make informed decisions, all you victims, whether you're a soldier suffering from post-traumatic stress, or you were poisoned by vaccines, or depleted uranium munitions, or psychologically poisoned by your acts of killing, or what you couldn't stop, or whether you're the child walking around on one leg because the landmine blew it off, or whether you're the widow of a husband that didn't return. Let's it's too late for this already. hold everybody accountable. Let's get the real fucking price of waging war out into the open. That meant class action lawsuits, fucking none of this fucking, yeah, the war's gonna cost us $10 billion. Yeah, what about the collateral damage? What about the liability for all the shit that you destroyed, all the lives you destroyed, which is limitless with using depleted uranium munitions, U-235. How do you calculate that? Yeah, sure, you can move the Iraqis down to the Texas Panhandle or whatever, and here's Louisiana, here's Texas for you. Can we stay too? But how do you put a price on the genetic damage you've done? Okay, which now is my entire Earth matrix. You didn't like the peace plan, so we changed it. December 06, we put this up. And this was meant as an art project, a question. That's the website. I've never had the time or the ability to actually get a test form going. And don't get hung up on this word. You can put your community name there. You can put your nation, your religion, your family, whatever the fuck you want. Okay, don't get hung up on that. Okay? These are the keywords. Real, democracy. Here's another one. Forum. As in a method that everyone that's so concerned at whatever level can join in. They can propose acts of parliament and introduce legislation. That's the whole process, the amendments, the questioning. Can be done electronically. And it's up to the people to decide how to do it at whatever level. And it's always in flux, as a law must be, as a way must be. If it doesn't hold valid, you can withdraw your consent. You're not pressured. It's not like, hey, you vote on this thing, yes or no, tomorrow. No. This is about authorizing new ways and changes. Authorizing. And no longer authorizing because it wasn't working or things changed. And can it be dynamic? Yeah, absolutely it has to be. To where if I go into the next municipality or into my neighbor's yard, it changes. And here's my little lawyer on a wristwatch or cell phone or whatever. I can ask, oh gee, hey, I'm a little curious about this. I'm in this jurisdiction. Do you know what the current standing of laws is in this land? Or authorities or procedures? And it'll quickly give you an update. And advise you. It's just really that fucking simple. But no. All I get is people saying, can't be done. Why they don't know. Look, you're all fucking being held accountable anyhow. The fucking innocent fucking baby routine. That once you murder your habitat's life matrix, as you did to my Earth, could be your Earth too. Act like it, claim it. Even if your ancestors only existed for 8,000 years, here or anywhere else, and your creator, your God, whatever brought you, make it your fucking Earth. Act like it, state it, believe it, and respect it. It's already too late. But what are we going to leave behind? What are we going to send out into the heavens? And who knows? Do a real fucking impressive job. Maybe it will be such a fucking valuable gem that there's somebody out there with the technology that can get us out, not me, get you guys the fuck off of my Earth and away from this system before it goes singularity. It is going. It is going. It wasn't going to be for a while. But you guys made sure, through your fucking stupidity and your fucking belief-oriented actions and your programming, you made sure to fucking expedite that. Each fucking person like me, you kill, each fucking nuke you let off brings that final day, that, what do you guys call it, that... you got names in all your religions and belief systems. Brings it that much closer to that moment of supercriticality, to where woof, the whole earth goes black. Tiny, tiny little black. And then it starts to devour everything around it. And then your whole fucking... You've added all the fuel, all the matter and energy of the solar system. And then the next solar systems and the next ones. Oh, it was gonna happen eventually anyhow. You sped it up. You totally fucked up the whole fucking galaxy, if not more, over the long term.